Hi everyone, it's Helen here. I'm just going to talk to you about assignment 2, which is our final assignment. I'm going to do the Flip Collaborate a little bit different. I'm actually going to do a couple of separate ones because the assignment has got so much in it. I want to ensure that you have all the information that you need, and you don't need to be listening to me for 15 minutes at a time. So I'm going to do a couple of shorter Flip Collaborates so that you can gain a greater understanding of what this assignment is about. So this first one is just about going through the assignment requirements. So I'm just going to give you an overview of the assignment, and then I'm going to go into more detail for each of the different areas that you will need. So if we have a look at our information, so you need to select either a holistic or integrated literacy program and compare it to a standalone literacy program. So there's information in week 9 and week 10 in regards to those. And I've got a lot of information in the Padlet as well. So that should help you as well get a good understanding of these different approaches. So I think that's really important. And then you need to review and compare the two literacy programs or approaches and the resources as well that you're going to need from these programs, which again, I've got some information that will help you with that. And you're going to make reference to academic and professional sources. And then you're going to evaluate the reading and writing strategies that are included in each literacy program and resource. And then we're going to use the Australian curriculum and use some examples from there. But once again, I'm going to go through that with you. So this hopefully will help you in regards to that. I just wanted to also mention that as a teacher, when you're teaching in the classroom, you will probably see instances of all of these types of approaches being taught in the classroom environment. And I probably wouldn't recommend that you use just one of these approaches because I think it's really important that you use a collective approach to your teaching. So I just wanted to mention that. So let's just go through the assignment requirements point by point. So firstly, you need to choose your approach. So you need to choose definitely standalone. That is definitely one approach that you must have, okay? So that you must have that one. But then you can choose either to do the holistic approach or the integrated approach. So in total, you will only have 2 approaches that you need to follow to discuss in your assignment. So definitely standalone, but then you can choose either holistic or integrated. Then you need to choose your examples and the resources required. So you'll need to have standalone examples, and you'll need to, if you've decided on an integrated approach, then you'll need to have your integrated approach examples or your holistic approach examples. So you need 2 examples from each of those. So you need to ensure that one of your resources is assessment based. So in your standalone example, you'll need to make sure that you've got one is assessment based and one is just a general resource. But once again, I'll go through that in a bit more detail in the next Flip Collab that I do. Let's go into point 2. Then we've got to review and compare the 2 literacy programs and resources, and that's where we're going to use our academic literature and professional resources. So this is where you're looking at the similarities and differences. So you're going to be looking at definitely your standalone, and then you're going to compare and contrast that to either your holistic or your integrated approach. So that's really important. So what you would be doing is having a look at your standalone. What are some of the things that happen in a standalone program? And compare and contrast that to either your holistic or your integrated approach. And then point 3, you're going to evaluate which reading and writing strategies could be used with each approach, that should say. So you need to explain how they support the approach and describe their relationship to the curriculum, and you're going to be using the Australian curriculum for that. Making sure that you're using those reading and writing strategies that we've used in our first and our second assignment, and once again they will be in our Padlet to help you out in regards to that. And then making sure that you've got your examples from your standalone, your integrated or your holistic. And again, making sure one of them is assessment based and one of them is just a general resource. Now, remember, if you need support with your assignment, you can talk to your ELA, and you can also put your essay into Studiosity, and this one would be a really good one to put into Studiosity because of the fact that it is an essay and we need to be structuring that a little bit differently. Remember, in an academic essay, there are no headings, so that's really important, and you need to make sure that you've got your in-text citations and your one reference list as well. And remember, with your academic structure, you need to have your introduction, your body, and your conclusion. You need to make links to your academic sources. You need to write in third person, so that's really important. And like I said about the APA style, that's really important as well. And your one reference list, and ensure that you proofread lots and lots. That's really important. So when we're going to go to the live collaborate session, we're going to discuss the essay topic further. We're going to examine two of the approaches and how you could use them in your essay. So we're going to do a bit of a comparison of the two approaches, and that's when you can ask as many questions as you like. Now, don't be concerned, this is not the end of the Flip Collaborate. This is just our first one, which is given an overview. Our next one, I'm going to look at a standalone program and show you where you'll be looking for your information. So stay tuned. I'll be in touch soon. Bye for now.